I feel like we have our swagger back. I felt like last year, the guys, played together. The offense and defense, they fueled each other. Like Coach O always says, big plays fuel emotion. Offense, we had big plays, explosive runs, explosive passes. Defense had explosive stops. Interception, pick six right before the half. Things like that. I feel like we came together today. The last three games, even versus Vanderbilt, I felt like the team was separated. I really didn't know why, but I felt like we just came together today. Coach O preached when we figured out that we weren't going to play Florida, that we're going to play South Carolina last Wednesday afternoon. He just preached to us that we'll win as long as we stay together. As long as we stay together, we'll have success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, TJ, Preston with TigerBait.com. I was just going to ask, how much more prepared were you with 2 weeks to get to this game versus how you would have been prepared against Missouri?
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. So you had an extra week to prepare for this game. How much more prepared were you and ready to play today versus where you would have been before you got all the reps over the last couple of weeks if you had to play, say, against Missouri?
Oh, yes, sir. I felt good. I felt like I mentioned earlier, the 2 days that we had extra, knowing that we weren't going to play Florida because of COVID. The 2 days extra that we had really helped prepare our team and myself mentally. Extra week is always a plus. Just like the bye week before Alabama, that week is going to be important for us to really dive into film and really look at what they're doing and figure them out. But we're focused on Auburn, and Monday we should get back in the film room, practice, and fix all our mistakes. And then Tuesday we should be ready to rock and roll.
Okay, this will be the last question for TJ. See, I unmuted Marcus. Is Marcus there?
Yes.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Yes. TJ, man, great to see that you had a great game today. Can you? I think you kind of hit on it, but can you talk about the speed of the game coming from high school and coming in as your first start this game here at home against South Carolina, needing this win, down in the standard 1 and 2. Can you just talk about the speed of the game and the things that made you calm, as the game progressed?
Yes, sir. Like I mentioned earlier, it's the speed of the game has gotten a little faster. The hits are a little harder. I'll tell you that. But our coaches did a great job preparing us for this moment. All quarterbacks in the quarterback room. We were very prepared. Me and Max came in as early enrollees, so the 2 practices we got from spring, allowed us to adjust to the speed of the game quickly. Then we came back after quarantine and fall camp hit. Our defense did a very good job getting us ready for the speed of the game, me and Max. It's a little faster, but like I said earlier, football is football. There's only so many things the defense can do to trick you.
All right. Thank you, TJ. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our final player this evening will be linebacker Jabril Cox. Okay, Jabril, we'll start with Brooks from The Advocate.
Hey, Jabril, after this game, how much did you guys need this win, and what would you say about the performance defines y'all's identity at this point?
Yeah, this win was huge for us. It brought a lot of energy to us. It's something that we had to get back to, the LSU standard that we've all been knowing that we can do and just show people improve. But this win was really well needed, and going into Auburn, this is something that we can feed off of.
Hey, Jabril, you just kind of touched on it, but, you guys, got to build off some confidence here. They did kind of go down and They weren't able to score touchdowns off of, kind of the big yards they got. I mean, just what was working when they kind of got down to the red zone and into those kind of tougher situations? What was working on defense for you guys in those situations?
Yeah, the reason why they got down there was little mishaps on our part, bad eyes by some of us in the secondary and linebackers and misread gaps. But once they got down there, we just decided to bend but not break. So it was good that they missed a couple field goals, and we held them on a couple of possessions.
Yeah, to kind of build on that, I mean, like you said, there were the mishaps and the big plays. So when you leave this game, do you put more weight on you more worried about the big plays given up or more pleased with the stops in the red zone and whatnot?
I'm more pleased about the stop. There are going to be mishaps and adversity during the game, but we just have to figure out ways to come back and just stop them and not have them get in the end zone.
Jabril, Pelini's obviously had a lot of success at LSU, especially in his first go around. But this start, I'm sure it isn't what he envisioned. But how much do you feel like it was important for you guys maybe to – I don't know if he needed any help with his psyche at all. I mean, I'm sure he was probably strong mentally. But do you think this does something for him or that you guys wanted to play well for him in a game like this?
Yeah, Coach Pelini, he's really a player's coach, and he really cares about us and everything. And we just earlier in the week, me, Jacoby, and Damone, we just all decided that, hey, we've been playing really bad these past couple games, and we just need to show everybody that Coach Pelini, his scheme and everything that he's been doing for us is something that really fits our style. So just coming out with the W and holding them to the amount of points we did. I know we gave up a few at the end, but it really showed how we can be as a whole defense.
And Jabril, are some of these, large explosive plays that come against you guys, is that a byproduct of being aggressive? Is that just kind of the cost of doing business, or is that something that can be ratcheted up and you can still get those, tackles for loss and such?
Yeah, that's just something that can be fixed. That's mostly on the players, us just losing our eyes and just trying to make a play or just not focusing during the play. So that's something that we can fix up on ourselves.
What did you think about Finley this week in practice?
Yeah, TJ, he's been preparing all summer and all fall camp just for this moment, and he got to show everybody that he was ready. And it's bad that Miles went down, but TJ, he came right in and stepped in and didn't miss a step. So TJ, he was prepared for the moment right when he went in.
Hey, Jabril, Preston Guy here. Question about, so that first drive came out looking pretty shaky, 3 plays, 85 yards. But from that point on, you gave up about only 300 yards for the rest of the game. Did anything happen in between there? Were there any adjustments or anything that really straightened y'all out there?
Yeah, we had certain adjustments with our D-line.
There's another question.
It was a couple of them that didn't really get the calls right away, but we made that adjustment right quick, and then for the rest of the game, we started to lock them down.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you, Jabril. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.